It's been good. We had a day camp on Saturday that went well. Obviously, the new girls came in. We trained against Barnhall under 20 side, who were actually good side, big people by the way. But we did some unit work against them, and we did some team defence and attack against them. Like I always talk about, like it's kind of like I always dream of the bigger picture, where you want to be known for the rugby you play, not the results that you get, and it's absolutely not defeatist in any way. We do have a massive challenge. We are going to be missing 10 players that would more than likely be in your starting 23, but in these big times you get the chance to see like the rest of your squad, and it's a chance for us to test the wider group. A lot of people have been patiently waiting. A lot of people probably feel like they should have got an opportunity before now, and you prepare them as best you can. You have a plan that's very simple, like you do with any game, and you hope that the players are able to integrate into that plan, and you give them as much, I suppose, exposure as you can to that plan between last weekend and into the game on Sunday. Look, we don't have a huge amount of prep time. We're playing against a team of professionals, but we're still going out there believing in what we're going to do, and hopefully we can stick to it. I think England are the best team in the world right now by some distance. I think they'd be ahead of France, in my opinion, by some distance. They'd be ahead of any of the Southern Hemisphere sides. I think every game we've gone into, we've learnt a lot. Like, I'd love to play Wales again after week one, because we learned so much, particularly in the last 20, about, I suppose, the structured game, that we'd spent a lot of time on our unstructured work, and obviously I felt we'd made inroads around our set piece from France to Italy. But look, it's funny because like Italy's set piece, we're able to compete against France week one, but that doesn't necessarily mean that Italy's set piece was anyway stronger or less strong. It goes game to game. But I just know from an Irish point of view, focusing on ourselves, that the players feel like they can see the clear plan around what we're trying to do, particularly around the scrum, the line out. And you just have to keep repping it, keep giving them as many opportunities as you can to work in their profiling, their setup. So we worked on that the weekend again, did a lot of work around our scrum. We have a session tonight at 7 o'clock. We'll do work around our scrum setups, and then we'll touch on it leading into the game on Sunday. And you're hoping that you're in a position where you're competing around the set piece, because it's pivotal to the game. And you have to stay patient defensively as well. We're playing against a really good attacking team who have got so many threats. We know that. But if you stay patient in the defence and you stick to plan, you're hoping that you can stay in the game and have a punter's chance. And you got to go in with that. And if I'm online here to you guys saying anything else, and then I may as well not be having a press conference. I think it's important that you have to be upfront and honest. It's a massive challenge we have, but I know for a fact that there's some girls who are going to be in this 23 that are going to come out of this with that kick start that they needed to become a really good international player. And we're going to get an opportunity to see those people come through, and there will be people who will come through that I think are going to surprise the people back home, and you're hoping that you can add them and improve your depth. And on the other end of it, I was in Scotland last Wednesday watching the under-18s girls play, and again you're looking at players coming through at that level too, because that's important. You're always trying to increase the depth of players you can pick from. We're not going to Rugby World Cup. We have a 2-test tour coming up in the summer, which is incredibly exciting. We're going to have our first ever Irish summer tour, which gives us a summer programme, and we're going to be bringing in people from outside of this group, and it's about improving and developing the amount of players, corks that we have to select from. We're going to learn a lot about the player group this week.